When to pre-order and not to pre-order Magic the Gathering product is more and more often a dangerous game of chance. There's usually two camps of human beings, Magic fans like you and I, that pre-order Magic boxes. And it's either those who want their hands on those sweet, sweet cardboard pieces super early so they can slam them on the table and play with their friends, and those who are trying to get a good deal and specking on value and trying to add some dollarinos to their collection, if you will. But Duskmourn House of Horrors, the next standard Magic the Gathering release, is an interesting beast when it comes to pre-orders. We know we have the Nightmare Bundle, we know the Play Booster boxes so far are wildly stable, and the Collector Booster box as well, looks to be some pretty sick stuff in those. But the Commander decks are what we are going to talk about today. How are you interacting with these products, and should you pre-order Duskmourn Commander? Now, as we get into this, we are going to talk about a lot of sales data as we track every single sold listing of sealed product for major trading card game releases on TCG Player. And if you like stuff like this, make sure you click that sub button down there, because for small channels like mine, it means the world. Every click of those buttons goes a long way. And if you want to support cardboardfinance.com above and beyond, consider joining the channel membership. It's $5 a month, and all of the costs go to supporting the servers that, this application lives on. But Duskmourn Commander is a really cool beast to follow along with. And just like in the intro, we're going to talk about the two camps of human beings that I believe exist when it comes to pre-ordering Magic the Gathering product. If you find yourself in one of those camps, let me know down below. And if you think pre-ordering Magic is just always silly, you can let me know that too. But Duskmourn sales are going extremely well. As we head on over to Cardboard Finance, we see that the numbers are wildly promising. And for once, we're not led in the early days by the oh wait, yes we are. The Commander deck set is the most popular product sold on TCG Player, and it is going a long way. But when it comes to that product, you are paying a pretty penny, as currently as of the recording of this video, it's available for $167.43. And all of that data is good, but we want to answer the question, is it worth it to pre-order? And I want to start by talking about players, yes, fans of Magic the Gathering, and if you want to just sit down and play with your friends, I think pre-ordering Commander decks is one of the safest spaces you can be in. Historically, Commander decks break down in a pretty simple fashion. You have an overpowered deck, something that is, coveted by the community or has a single card in it that drives up the price. You have maybe 1 to 2 mid-tier decks that are really fun to play but don't have that big bomb of a price card in there, and then you have a deck that, well, doesn't quite meet the cut as far as price is concerned. And Duskmourn doesn't seem to be an exception here. And because of this, I expect the value of the individual Commander decks to continue to separate. Right now, we see the Endless Punishment deck coming in at $73, almost $75, and we see the decks going in order, coming down to the Miracle Worker, the Jump Scare, and then the Death Toll decks dropping off in price. And we say all that to say that by buying the bundle, you currently save yourself around $30 TCG Player price if you were to pre-order today. And that prevents, any further separation in price, that main deck really spiking up in value as we've seen in the past. Plus, when you're saving the money and you're getting the out-of-the-box play experience, what I have called, and I believe the community believes, the best out-of-the-box play experience in Magic right now, not Duskmourn specifically, but the 4-deck Commander sets where you can get together with some friends, play in a arena, in a theme, in a motif, and in a power level that suits a lot of back and forth gameplay. I think that this is a safe product to pre-order. If you are a player, if you have a pod, if you are looking to sit down and have some fun, this is a wonderful product to pre-order. But what about those looking to grow their value, spec on a set, get every bang for their buck, and watch their numbers on their spreadsheet go up? Or someone like me that just likes to have cool things in their collection? Well, these pre-orders are much, much different. Much like we talked about the decks being the best out-of-the-box play experience as far as Magic the Gathering is concerned, they're also Wizards' primary way of interacting with, well, either new players, returning players, or anybody who wants to come and just have a casual experience with the set. And for that reason, Wizards of the Coast is almost always incentivized to keep these decks on the shelf, to keep them readily available for players, for fans, for people to go and pick up at their local game store. And for that reason, pre-ordering Commander deck sets as a whole is often risky business. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't always pan out. We have seen some wildly popular deck sets that do nothing but climb in value. Lost Caverns of Ixalan jumps off the page to me as a Commander deck set led by, I believe it's the Velociraptor deck. We can actually just head over there and find out for ourselves. That is a product that, yeah, it became more and more popular over time. It experienced a price spike as that deck got more popular and then kind of came back down to earth. So by pre-ordering super early, you might actually get these at a time when, well, you could get it for cheaper later. So there are exceptions here, but most of the decks that we see come out and they are around for a long time and they stabilize and you can get them later. So if value is what matters most to you, my prediction, none of this is financial advice, don't take this to your credit union to try to grow your value or anything like that, this is just me in a basement having fun with Magic the Gathering product. It seems like there might be a better day or a sale down the road to pick these up in. And as far as having the product around for a long time, I don't think we're at risk of this product running out. Now, if you're trying to get every bang for your buck and always trying to time the market and buy at the bottom, well, hey, good luck. But I do believe these products will be around for quite some time. In fact, we have examples of exactly that in recent Magic the Gathering history. And we don't always have to go to the most popular set to find that out. Heading back over to cardboardfinance.com and looking at some quick history for something like Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I wouldn't consider Outlaws of Thunder Junction to be the biggest powerhouse set in the world. It was right in the middle of the road and right where a Magic set should be, and did a lot better than I thought it would. And as we see, the price kind of ebbed and flowed a little bit, but was wildly stable on the deck set. This to me gives confidence that this product is going to be around. This is not a collector deck set that you feel like you need to get your hands on right away. And so for that reason, for someone like me that gets the product normally to kind of collect these sealed products and just be happy that I'm involved in this hobby, I would actually wait. My plan is to wait and collect this a little bit later, but that's just all speculative. It's all based on the history and the trends of previous Magic sets, and sometimes you get something like Ixalan where you do get some spikes, you get some crazy value ads out there, and something goes to the moon, and you know, you got to kind of bite the bullet a little bit. That's my recommendation for this set. We're going to evaluate play and collector boxes next, and that is an in-depth discussion because play and collector boxes can go one of two ways. We can have an Outlaws, we can have a, Lost Caverns, we can have a Bloomborough, or we could have a Karlov Manor situation on our hands. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments section below. Let me know what your pre-order plans are for Commander and other boxes. And of course, make sure you click the video that I linked here because when you go to more videos, again, it helps a small channel like mine. Thank you so much for hanging out. Until next time, you all know me. My name is Josh, and we'll see you around. All right, goodbye.